I've spent years hunting for things left behind. Objects with stories lingering like ghosts in the back of forgotten antique shops. But this package felt different. It arrived without a return address, cold to the touch even in the heat of the city. My obsession always gets the better of me. I had to see what was inside, even if my gut told me to run. It was an antique mirror. Its frame was ornate, heavy, and stained with something dark that wouldn't rub off. There was a single, deep crack running down the center, like a scar across a face. It seemed to pulse in the candlelight. As I reached out to touch it, the air in the room suddenly turned freezing. My own breath misted in front of me. Then the reflection changed. It wasn't my room anymore. A hazy, blue-tinted flicker of a stranger's face appeared in the glass. I was seeing through someone else's eyes. A memory, perhaps. Or something happening right now, just a few doors away. The sounds were muffled. Like they were underwater, I could hear their whispers, the fear, echoing in the back of my mind. But the mirror wasn't just showing me things, it was bringing them here. A heavy silence settled over my desk. That's when I saw it. A small, tarnished silver locket. It hadn't been there a second ago. It just appeared. It was the same locket the woman in the mirror was wearing. The glass had bridged the gap between sight and reality. Days passed. I couldn't stop looking. Every time I stared into the crack, I saw more. Secrets, pain, lives I had no right to see. But the cost was high. I haven't slept. I can feel my own life being drained away, replaced by these intrusive memories. The apartment doesn't feel like mine anymore. Every time I turn my back, something moves. Something shifts in the corners of my vision. Then, it started getting aggressive. A door slammed behind me so hard the frame cracked. I was alone, but I wasn't. The lights began to flicker, dying out one by one. The mirror started to hum. A low vibration that rattled my teeth. Something darker was pushing through. Not a memory, this time, but a presence, a shadow that didn't belong to this world. I stood before it, a hammer in my hand. I knew I had to break it, but the mirror was showing me one last thing. I looked in, expecting to see my own terrified face. But the reflection was empty. It was just a room. And something else. There, standing right behind where I should be, was a tall, humanoid shadow. It had no face, only a hunger that filled the room. The mirror didn't just see me, it invited the shadow in, and now there's no way to close the door.